So here we go. Finally, I'm gonna do what was originally, I guess, supposed to be the December 2011 21 questions, and I can't really tell you what took me so long to finally be ready to do them because I, I posted a couple of different times, and I guess because I didn't follow through, people didn't send like all their questions. Anyway, I finally got to this place today where I thought, okay, I'm going to answer the questions that I have. If you sent them to me, guys, honestly, and I didn't put them on here, it's because I was going to do this like 3 or 4 different times and I lost some. I think. Don't be mad at me. Send them again. Um, but what I wanted to do, I wanted to go back and look at the questions that started coming in the very first time we did this in May. And I wanted to pick some of the more interesting questions, some of the funnier ones, some of the serious ones, and just, kind of address some of those. But first, I'm going to do the other ones, the new ones that came. So here we go. Um, I'm hoping that, I know you can probably hear my music in the background, but I'm in this little place right now with Wale and Illis Bitch. So just go with me, and you should be able to hear me more than you can hear him. Um, I'll check it before I post it, just to be uber sure. But it's in my soul right about now, so it's got to be on repeat. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Let me pull them up. All right, I gotta scroll up. Oh, I don't want to start with this one. Okay, here we go. The first one says, excluding the external, what makes Tara Dani Kitchens Cook beautiful? And this one's anonymous. Um, I guess it would depend on who you're asking. Are you asking me? I don't know. I mean, the easy things for me to pick are, you know, my relationship with my daughters. I think is beautiful. I think my love for them is beautiful, and my desire, to be, what I can be for them is that. If you mean, individually, I don't know. What I would say to you is, you tell me because you know me, because I know who sent this question. So I don't know. What do you think besides the external? So I don't really look at me that way. So kind of hard to answer. Number two. Do you believe that two individuals can have sex multiple times and not get emotionally attached or involved? Anonymous. Yep, sure do. Um, Absolutely, I do. It is what it is. And you didn't ask me why I thought that, so I'm not going to answer anything else but that. And I'm going to keep it pushing. So, next question. Um, if you were a dreamer, because everybody knows I say I'm not a dreamer. If you were a dreamer, what would be a stretched dream for year 2012? Anonymous again. Um, if I were a dreamer, a huge, like, fantastically uber insane dreamer, the new book that I just finished, the publishers that are looking at it right now, because it made it through the first round, they would fall in love with it. I would have a book deal. I'd go on tour. I'd be able to stop my corporate job and not in any way, shape, or form slip financially. I would somehow find the capacity to trust and believe. And maybe be willing to give that whole love thing a whirl if I were dreaming. the product line would go at least regional, if not national, in 2012. I would love that. Um, quite simply put, if I were a dreamer, in 2012, I would dream that life could be good for me, like long term, like real good. You know? Yeah, that's what it would be. Um, Next question. Don't know if you've done your questions for the month, but a good one came up a few days ago. I want to know your thoughts on being submissive to your spouse. Submissive meaning fulfilling their intimate desires. Is it anything that is off limits once you're married? Oral, anal, vaginal, whips, chains, feathers, whatever. Our group is split about 50-50. Um, yeah, I do believe there can be things that are off limits. Number one, you should know this about your mate before you get married. Hello? And maybe if you don't agree in this area, you shouldn't be married. Just saying. I mean, if you're into feathers, I'm going to need to know before I say I do. Just saying. Yeah, so I think the question has nothing to do with submission. This is not about submission at all. This is about being willing to do or participate in something that you may not want to, and that's different than being submissive. Asking me to participate in a sexual act that I don't want to has shit to do with being submissive. If I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. Married or not, it's still my right to say no. Now, having said that, I'll go back to what I said at the very beginning of this little question right here is these are things that you should already know about that person before you ever walk down the aisle. So this should not be an issue in marriage. And if it is an issue, it's not an issue of submission. Submission is not this at all. That's not what submission is. So, moving on. Number 5. This one's anonymous. I know that you're not open right now. What would it take for someone to get you there? And when I say open, you know what I mean. Yes, I know what you mean. I'm open to being open, and with one particular person, I'm more open. I'm more open now than when you first asked me this question. So, what would it take to get me there? What has it taken? It has taken patience. It has taken repetitive removal of my track shoes. It has taken, it's taken a lot of communication, a lot of talk, a lot of understanding. Did I mention patience already? Yeah, that's what it would take. Next question. So now that we have something established between us, how far do you think this will go? This is anonymous as well. Well, what we have established between us at this point has been some communication exchange, and lunch, and it's hard to say because you already know my situation. So other people are going to hear me and think I don't know what they're going to think, but you already know. So I would be absolutely full of shit if I said that I'm open to seeing whatever, however, whatever, and I think that this is going to go A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, because of the other thing that I'm already doing. So, and this thing is good, and if we can work through the little bitty things that are kind of sort of bigger things, I don't know, there's a lot going on, which you already know. I honestly I'm not like not available, because I am available. And if I found something worth being available for, you know what I mean? But I want to see what's going to happen where I'm at. So, yeah, I want to see. So, I don't know how far this will go with you, because right now I'm trying to see how far this will go where I'm at. So, I don't know. I don't know. Um, God, I hate doing these. I mean, I love them, but y'all are killing me. Okay, let me find. Hush, Lily. Um, okay, so I want to go back. I want to go back and do a few from earlier. So the very first question that we ever did. Oh, wait. Let me see where we're at in this video. I need to move this around. Yeah, this is going to cut off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop there. And I'll post these as new questions. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to do another taping of the other questions from last year. And then just kind of go from there. How's that? Is that cool? I know there was a lot of dead air in this video because I was thinking. Sorry. But I was thinking. So, y'all know where to find me. This is Dani.com. The Twitter is at Dani the Poet, DANITHEPOET. The Facebook is all my governments. Just do Dani Cook. You'll find me. If you do Dani Cook Poet and Author, you will find me, and then you'll be able to find my personal page from there. So anyway, thanks for sending some. For those of you who I know I lost yours, I'm sorry. Please send them to me again, and I'll redo it. Other than that, I'm out.